Probably so.
So what's that dude's name?
Benny Skisball.
Benny Skisball. So why the fuck this man got to go on YouTube blabbing about my sister and family? I done told this boy he getting fined. Anybody who comes around my family, my lawyer will put y'all straight into prison. I don't think they understand that. My lawyer is one of the best in all of Tennessee.
Well, I don't think they care.
And thank you for praying for my mom. Yeah, it's a rough time, but this dude talking shit on my sister, like, what is this? I'm a grown ass young kid, bro. Talking about, oh, he in some East Tennessee.
I'm a grown ass young kid.
East Tennessee gang shit. I'm like, who cares about a fucking gang, bro? This is my mom. We're talking about my family.
Well, you told me you wanted to speak on Miss Summer Wells, so speak.
Yeah. Also about that, it's just a timeline stamp. I can go on the messages with my lawyer and show you I have nothing to do with her. If y'all need to, y'all can contact my lawyer, but she be busy. Look, I will show y'all.
Don't show no numbers, motherfucker.
Let me go to it. Yeah, I'll send it to you and you can show them.
You're killing me, Smalls. Email it.
I'm finna send it to your Facebook.
Email it so I can scrub out the your email, and then I'll drop it in a community later.
All right, I'll email it to you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me just. Oh, I can scrape it off. I know how to do all that.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, just remember, Benny ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah, it's just for me to sit there and then see him posting up my sister's Facebook, knowing damn well she got a pregnant kid, knowing what we're going through. All in thanks. Thank you for that. But just to see all that just made me mad. Cause why go on to YouTube and talk shit about people when you can? I'm pretty sure everybody knows where I live. If there was an issue, there's a front yard.
Oh, he ain't built like that.
There's a whole front yard. If someone got an issue, there's a whole front yard.
Oh, buddy just got chased around with a shotgun a month ago. Fuck you gonna do with me, boy? You ain't doing nothing with me, boy.
I don't care about none of that.
Bro, you already know the fact, bro. The fact
buddy.
is he ain't built like that.
With your Mountain Dew drinking ass,
bro.
Boy.
He snitched on. He set his own homie up and got him killed, and he sent his baby mama to prison for his own drugs.
Neither one of them is true, old ugly ass boy.
You heard? This boy like a straight snitch bitch push bag, man.
I
keep telling you.
I was
I'm a bad man then, ain't I?
I was brought up a whole different way. I don't do none of that snitching, none of that. So, and the reason why I got proof is because people were saying that I got my name is on papers with the Summer Wells case. My lawyer, all I gotta do is pick up the phone, and she can go to juvenile courthouse and get papers and see that I was only included with the press. That's it.
So you were never really on the suspect list?
No, I was never on the suspect list. It was just the press putting in words that nobody knows about.
Oh, a special lawyer. Keeps him out of Summer Wells trouble, but not no actual trouble.
So what do you remember of that day, homie?
So
we're gonna get this for the 87,000 times free.
This is what happened. She came over. Her grandma was in the hospital. She was sick. Not her grandma. Her grandma came in, right?
Yeah.
Her grandma came from the hospital. She came over. We haven't spoke to them in months. I'm talking about 8 to 9 months because her and my mom got was in the hospital. So this is what happened. She came over. Her grandma was in the hospital. She was sick. Not her grandma. Her grandma came in, right?
Yeah.
Her grandma came from the hospital. She came over. We haven't spoke to them in months. I'm talking about 8 to 9 months because her and my mom got in an argument.
Yeah.
And we left
it at that. Y'all. Here it comes.
And she came over. And next thing you know, She was with Summer. We was chilling at the house. The boys were with their dad working. And she just came over because she was just down the road at the hospital.
Okay.
And she needed to use the bathroom to ask me to go fish.
Little buddy lying. Remember, because on the 9th of June, they had what I call a dry run. Remember? He contacted her. She said, he said, where you at? What you doing? I'm at the hospital with mom, she said. Her knee. Remember? No. Yeah. Remember, gang? Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hold on. Don't say you ain't talked to her in 8 or 9 months, gang. 8 or 9 days, little homie. Boy, you need to quit that shit. Yeah, I pulled two catfishes out of the water, didn't I? Look at it. Look, remember? It's called the dry run. This fool lying, saying he didn't talk to her for 8 or 9 months. No, on June 9th, little homie, 2021, you talked to that woman and you initiated the contact, little buddy. Shut your lying ass up, boy. Why the hell you lying? Pandrew, get your buddy, bro.
Fishing and swimming. I said, that's fine. I got to ask mom. Mom said it was cool. And then we went swimming and fishing after we got her grandma her meds after the hospital. And she bought me a vapor or whatever. And a twisted tea. I mean, at a young age, I was drinking.
Man, fuck all that shit, bro. Fuck all that. You been doing that, little homie. Man, say, bro. Say. Man, why did you... Man, I'm going to leave that for Tiffany to talk about. Because she's going to be going live straight after this. Say, little buddy. You lying, bro. You lying. You lying, bro. You contacted her June 9th. Sure did. Lying ass boy.
Getting and doing stupid stuff anyways. Everybody lived once and they gonna do stupid stuff as a kid.
Hang on. Soul.
Yeah, we need tattoo money.
And then when you guys can ask questions, this is all about what he wants.
And then
$50.
After that, we went and got slushies.
Right in your face too.
They was in there for a little bit. Me and her,
professional smoker with that big ass torch. Dang, homie.
You know, like watching.
Yeah. That's that weird kind of torch. I know you ain't no welder. Look at ass.
TikToks on my phone, all this stuff, and then they dropped me off because my probation officer was coming at 3:30.
Okay.
And after that, I went with my girl to Bristol to a park.
No. All that is negated, bro. When you start in the front and say you ain't talked to these people in 8 or 9 months. Yeah. No, how about 7 or 8 days? How about that much? How about that many days? Huh? Tell me about that. I caught a big fish, gang. Caught a big old fish.
And then we got a call. We thought she was playing
fish.
We thought she was just playing around because normally when she says stuff like that, she's just playing around. Like people like to play around.
It's crazy because when he ain't exploiting his son, you know what he's doing? Pulling his own teeth. I swear for God, pulling his own teeth out. Holy shit. Andrew, why don't you pull a couple of them rotten motherfuckers out, put it underneath your pillow tonight and see if you can't get $25 a piece.
Around and say stupid stuff. So we thought that what it was. Then we called mom, and then the TBI came, asked what happened. I told them the exact same story.
Awesome.
They just left it at that. Man. They took my phone, and then that was it.
Junipers, thank you, honey. Tell her thank you.
Cheesecake, you show right.
Looks like you, Andrew.
Yeah, don't curse him like that. Is it safe to say Mama Dukes is doing the same as yesterday? Everything's still in her willpower and God's hands?
Yeah, it's all depending on her.
All right.
No, he needs the money for a
They
lighter.
took her off her meds, and then they put him
Smoking
back
in the
on
house
her meds. To
while
come
his
on
old
meds
lady
to
is
see
pregnant.
what's going on. But
Wow.
they said normally people
weak,
in comas
bro.
don't move their muscles.
Take it right after
and
your
she was
fucking
moving
daddy.
her muscles, so that's a good sign.
Man, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? Where we at here? Hey, what's up, Huncho? Nobody? Yeah, this Bam Bam. It's his Cash App. Ain't that right, Bam Bam? Huh? Ain't that right, Bam Bam? We can call the lawyer, but she be busy. Yeah. What's up, Bam Bam Pack? Y'all right, baby? Thank you for joining us, gang.
Her eyes are healing.
All right, so she's
And
doing a lot
she's
better.
doing a lot better. Yeah, she's doing a lot better.
So she's stubborn.
Yeah, she's just stubborn.
All right.
She's always been a fighter.
Well, you know how she is. She ain't listen.
Probably fighting all them smokers in her house. Smoking in the house. You know what I'm saying?
No matter how hard life gets her, man, she ain't gonna leave your happy ass with me.
God, we hope not. First thing this boy's gonna get is some lice. This fucking hair looks too clean.
She won't croak until after I do. You know that.
Yeah, she's always been a fighter.
Listen, we fight like we're siblings, bro.
Say, baby, ain't fuck with nobody, gang.
But yeah, it's just that whole situation. The summer world shit. That, people don't
Big
even.
angler.
I see
big
people
fish. It
who don't
is.
need that are on YouTube.
What's up,
talking
JM?
about
What's
me.
up,
They don't
baby?
even come up to me and say nothing. They're
That
talking
lawyer
about I
ain't busy
robbed somebody in a
at all.
car. Are they dumb? I got set up. I was supposed to go look at the prices of the vapes.
Man, that lady, go look at the prices. Here we go, y'all.
And she went to hand me one, and they tried to take off with them. I got set up. They pulled up that same night.
Nah, man, that lady had to fight you from taking that car. Ain't it, man?
And I told them what happened.
There you go.
Then he told it. Then he told. He told it. Bam, bam. Yo, buddy just told.
I would never rob nobody when I've been growing up with sisters.
Man, that system fucked you over, man. I think that lawyer fucked you over, bro. Straight up. That lawyer fucked you over then. That badass lawyer. Man, if you didn't do nothing, bro, then you didn't do nothing. It's hard to prove you did something you didn't do. Unless you kind of slow, like Jesse Miss Kelly. Then you might say something. Or, the Crow boy. Michael Crow. I don't know, man. This shit seemed kind of suspect, Jack.
Why would
Oh, there's the cure to the problem right there.
I rob nobody with?
I don't know. Does he need more Mountain Dew money? Does he need less teeth? Or does he need some bread for some paper cups?
And I've been growing up with sisters. Why would I dare put my hands on a female and drag her up out of the car with her baby in?
Man, your lawyer fucked you, bro. You should appeal it. That's what you should do. Except for, I guess, with all that probation you done, you signed for that time, Jack. Right? Did nobody twist your leg, coerce you? Did they promise you anything for accepting this plea of guilty, sir? Damn, bro. You didn't even take it all the way.
This is how things get twisted, bro.
Just like bad, rotten teeth, all twisted up. For fuck's sake.
Like this stuff gotta stop. I'm telling you. Like I said, there's a front door.
Yeah, you should open it, bro, because it looks smoky in the hole in there. For real, bro. You should open that front door, Jack. It looks smoky as fuck in there.
Y'all know where I live. That's all I gotta say. Y'all got problems. There's a door, and we can go in the yard.
Yo, just do me a favor.
Now y'all bring some weapons. Then that's gonna be y'all's ass. Cause I got life to live.
You're not trying to tell us you got a gun, though, right? I hope that ain't what you're trying to say, bro. Without like telling us you saying it. Maybe you should sell that. Sell that gun and get you some money. Cause all this LLL bam bam, LLL no C bam bam. Bro, this shit is lame, Jack.
Just know that. I got my life to live.
Yeah, and isn't self-defense still a thing in your...
You invited me to your house, little homie. You invited me to your house. All that tough guy self-defense shit goes out the door when you invite them, fool. These two ain't too bright. These two don't even make one. Fuck's going on, baby? What is going on? Now, what you say is, I'm scared for my life. Do not come to my house. Now, when they come, that self-defense shit, it's on the table. Quit all this shit, man. It's weird, bro. Y'all some weirdos.
Your state?
As long as their back is not turned.
No, he thinks he knows all the laws, except for he forgot the fact he just fucking invited me to his front door. Are you kidding me? That would be too easy if I was a traveling man. That shit would be too easy. Just invited me, bro. Come on now.
So you come here with some weapons, y'all.
Yo, that's legal stuff.
No, better not, because you just had a month ago, you told your daddy somebody came to your fucking mama's house with a shotgun. And what did you do? You went inside. Quit all that tough guy shit, bro. That don't mean nothing to me, bro. Nothing to me.
That's
legally self-defense.
Legally self-defense. These two idiots. They don't make one viable asshole, the two of these slammed together. If you bump their two heads together, you're not going to get one bright idea. I promise you that.
All I got to do is make one phone call. I got people who put their life on the line for me.
But they won't send you $50 to eat, my boy? Fuck is you talking about, gang? You got motherfuckers that'll throw their life down but won't feed you some fucking chips. Boy, y'all strange, man. Y'all strange. How do y'all say? On Foenil, y'all strange, bro. On King David, y'all strange. Hey, how you doing, Miss Mulvaney?
Well, it's not about people putting lives on the line. It's about you doing what's right, man. But peeps are going to ask you some 30,000 questions, homie.
Them gang signs? She
always do.
I'm trying to read them. It's just going a little bit too fast.
Now, hold on. Caught him in another lie. Hell yeah, because when he talked to his daddy, what'd he say? He only messes with black girls. That's a whole white girl standing behind you, bro. That's a whole pregnant white gang. That's a whole pregnant white girl behind you. You can't do nothing but lie, bro. Man, you gonna surpass your daddy. You gonna surpass your daddy on lying, bro. With the lying shit. What the fuck? It's still that's his second one. Now, once he shaves that one off, the next one that comes in, it's gonna be stiffer, more sturdy.
Oh.
Yeah. Brain, you're a managing moderator. Can you turn that down? Can you slow it down a little bit?
It's going just a little bit too fast for him. Hell yeah. I bet the fewer and fewer teeth you get, the harder it gets to read, huh? Because if your teeth is falling out, I know your eyes got to be bad too. This shit is gold. This shit is golden. You finally touched some shit that went gold, baby. Say. Yeah, you done went gold on this one. What we got? Wyatt's in there. Wyatt Hiltz. Well, they bringing them all out, ain't it, man?
Okay, so what it say?
People want to ask you some questions about your thoughts on Candace.
Damn.
And whether or not what your thoughts are about the situation with the Summers case.
Okay, that's fine.
What
People are actually asking,
Dick Dollar, I don't even care.
do you remember what she was wearing?
Smiley!
Last time you seen her?
Hey, you got to think. I've been out of juvenile and stuff like that for my decisions. Nothing to do with.
Yeah, bro. And you don't play hide and seek good. You don't know how to play hide and seek. Yeah, bro. Full of big fish today.
Somewhere else. I was a dumb little kid. That's why I grew up. I had to grow up and man up.
Yeah, but listen,
But can't pay for that motherfucking food, can they, Jack? Oh, they finna tell you how man up they is, huh? Yep. But I'm here begging for money and shit to eat. Okay, looking ass. You show right.
they want to know if you remember what she was wearing.
I have no idea. I can't remember to the
Ellie, did the cops ever give you back your phone?
They were supposed to, and
Supposed to. There was this whole other thing too. Let me show you this. No, it isn't Belinda's chin again. I'm not gonna do that. All right. There's this whole thing right here. I can't make this shit up. I refuse to even try. You can't, you have to be defunct in every way you think to do this shit like them. Look at this shit right here. Bless. Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. I don't know how long. Right here. No Summer Wells chat in my talk in my chat looking ass. Because I'm going to bring Hunter straight up and he's going to figure it all out for all of us looking ass. Boy, shut y'all stupid asses up. Y'all supposed to. Look at ass. I can't make this shit up, man. Why would I want to? This fool. No Summer Wells talk in my chat. Oh, man. Alive, I mean to tell you, baby. Wow. Fair enough. All right, Pandrew, if you say so. If you say so, bro. If you fucking say so.
then I just got a new one because there was no point.
What's going on, everybody? So why'd they keep your shit?
Because they wanted to make sure I was telling the truth.
I lied.
I feel like I should probably just hang back now and let it do what it does. It feels like it's getting to that point where you're like, man, just shut up and let them talk. We've reached that now. We've reached that.
And they wanted to see where it was tracked.
So they wanted to make, and they never gave it back?
No, they never did. I mean, we went to the courthouse. He told me that they was going to give it back, and then we just forgot about it, so I bought a new one. I was working at the time, so it was just like pocket change. So,
all right.
You just bought your mom a new phone, and you was getting ready to send your dad some money to get you a game. This is last month. First of last month. Check.
Well, that's good. I mean, as long as it wasn't nothing too nefarious, you know what I'm saying?
Too nefarious. Great, Andrew. You should stop parenting in the bubble where we can see. That's probably what I would say. That's probably the takeaway for today on this stream is, bro, stop parenting in the bubble where everybody can see. Take that shit behind the door. Go behind the staircase. Do something. Go over there and do all that weird shit, bro. Because this one here, man, I don't think nobody ain't convinced. Now you got some people in there that are just, they got what's called ODD. It's oppositional defiance disorder. It typically mostly goes undiagnosed. Now, the interesting part about oppositional defiance disorder, well, let me just show you. Oppositional defiance disorder. Mostly diagnosed in childhood, if it is, right? Children with ODD are uncooperative, defiant, and hostile towards peers, parents, teachers, and other authority figures. The one thing I want to mention right off the cuff that it just now slapped me right in the lower mandible, which you don't have an upper mandible, just a left and a right. Why the fuck this boy ain't doing no yawning? He can look us right in the face, and he's so grown, it looks like the only thing he grew out of is whatever made him yawn incessantly during his first television debut. Where'd all this fucking yawning go? That's what I really need to know. Where did all this yawning just miraculously left? And we looking at the front of you now, Jack. We're not even looking at the back side of you. We see your whole face while you up here lying, saying you didn't talk to these people 8 or 9 months before they just popped up at your door and the girl goes missing. We're just going to bypass the whole dry run, which is June 9th. June 9th. He contacts her, Facebook Messenger, says, hey, what are you doing? She says, at the hospital with mom. He says, when you get through, let's stop by. Almost like, I don't know, like he was low key. I don't know. But stop that. So now what you're doing, because you skipping past the dry run, you're making me really feel like it's something to do with this dry run, my friend. Do you know what I mean? I mean, forget about it. The dry run. Remember that dry run. If anybody can produce that picture, I have it somewhere, but I'm not organized like that. But it was a screenshot of the Facebook Messenger between Candace and this one here. It was on June 19th, and I do believe it was the late morning, early afternoon. So somewhere between 11 and 1 or 2-ish, right in there. Sounds like Grandma Wells was doing some more drug seeking, because the whole reason she was at the hospital on the morning of the 15th is because of the run they took with the boys kicking her in the knee. Them pesky boys. Must have been 5 or 6 days prior to that. They did some real swift kicking too. I don't know. But you're going to have to miss me with a bunch of this shit. Like a whole bunch of this shit. If you're not going to come here and be truthful about it, don't come here and talk about it. Because when you say 8 or 9 months, you putting it way out there to some other memorable event, which is probably located somewhere around where your mom was laying on top of Jose at the Wells house on the bunk bed. Somewhere around in there. Right? But no. How about 5 or 6 days prior to the 15th, on the 9th of June? It was the same makeup that it would have taken to arrange everything on the 15th, the morning of. Would have taken all the same correspondence you had with her on June 9th that we've all seen. But you're going to say you haven't, that you didn't. I'm guessing clearly we saw that you did. But you just don't want nobody to know about that. Doesn't have anything to do with your mama, because now that's inconsequential to her. Because as I hear Andrew says, she has a 72-hour toe tag on her. Yeah. You know, the boy didn't work to the anger stage really quickly in his grief, right? Now he invite me over to his house so he can practice karate with me. Boy, shut your ass up. You be lucky something don't come from all this. Anyways, and because Andrew doesn't know the story, guess what? He can't slow him up and say, well, wait. He can't even, I mean, even if he did know, he wouldn't hold him accountable. Come on now. He would not. He would not hold him accountable. Period. Point blank. He's not going to say, oh, no. You actually made contact with her 5 or 6 days prior to the girl going missing. How does that fit into the timeline that you swear is just so
Benny,
What?
mute real quick.
Hold up, gang. There you go, bro. I hear Hunter wants to come chat. Man, you more than welcome, bro. Got no problem with you coming to chat with me, bro. At all. But you got to leave Bam Bam at home. Bam Bam can't come. Bam Bam is not welcome. This is day 2. This is training day. Fuck, we have a weekend and you got to come back on a Monday and retrain all these fucking idiots. All the details of the whole story. Every fucking time, man. Can somebody, what's that boy going to do? He'll come over here and holler and cuss at me. Ooh. Come on over, bro. Leave your brain at home, though. Don't come over here and do no fucking real important thinking or heavy lifting. None of that shit. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't come over here and say that your mom is the one that used your Facebook to reach out to her on the 9th and it wasn't actually you. And don't do none of that shit, bro. Come over here and bring a good piece of grit with you. You don't need one. Straight up, little buddy. You scared for me, Brooke? Shit, pray for my mama. Pray for my mama and them. I bet I know exactly what to bring him through too. Watch. Watch this. Watch this. I'll bring him straight over. Watch. Nobody text me unless you want your shit up there. This will probably bring him straight over. Yeah. Don was pretty upset about this shit too. Can't imagine how the both of y'all feel together. It's unarguably uncategorical. Huh? June 4th. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's June 4th. I always put the 9th. I always say the 9th. It was June 4th text. Thank you so much for clarifying that for us. So, man, you got to tell us, man. Oh, no. It's not for me to decide. It's just there's a lot of stuff out here for everybody to look at. Did nobody make this shit up about you? This really actually you. No, bro, not you. Go talk to your son, bro, not you. No, Pandrew. Come on, gang. No, bro. No. Can't do it, man. Hell no, you gonna ask to borrow some money from me, bro. No, Ericon. You see the name keeps changing? Look. No, Ericon. Y'all gonna ask to borrow some money. Ericon. No, bro. Okay, show me one finger you're gonna play nice. Show me one finger you're gonna play nice. Just show me one finger, bro. You didn't show me nothing. Hook your camera up, bro. Hook your webcam. It says no webcam. Come on, bro. How come it's pointed down like that? That's kind of weird. It's like pointed right at it's like right at dick angle. Why is that, bro? I don't know, bro. Because of the angle of the camera, I feel like you're gonna do some weird shit. Man, come on, bro. Put in the back what you need, bro. Put in the back. Are you here? Are you here? I swear he had that bitch on a 45. He's like leaning down to get in the picture. I'm like, hold on, gang. You getting ready to show your dick. We ain't doing that. Hell no, we ain't doing none of that, bro. It's on a 45-degree angle. Yeah, legitimately. For real, bro. Hold on, man. What you gonna do, gang? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, Ericon? Man, what is going on over there, bro?
Let me mute this over here if I can.
What do you got going? A fan or something? Sounds kind of a little bit like a fan.
Yeah, it's
Hunter just admitted to gang affiliation, and he doesn't bring it to his house or around the family, but they need your money.
It's the reason why the camera's down is because it's hooked up to the television.
Oh, it's just up high. I see. Got you.
Yeah,
I was just giving you a hard time, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's the laptop's hooked up to the TV, so that way I can better view. And the fan is blowing on it, so I can shut that off.
Oh no, it's cool. I can hear you just fine, man.
But just in case.
No worries. So how you doing, man? You cool?
Still fat.
Steph. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. But tell me, bro. I know you have, and I will say, bro, that in the past you have been like you've been a beacon of light for Andrew. And I'm not even being funny, bro. Like you've been a beacon in a sense to where when he sort of even gets out of your parameters where you find it uncomfortable, like I got to give that to you too. Like you're gonna call him out if he does some shit that you just is like, come on, bro, that's extra baggy or that's extra whatever. Like you never had a problem calling him out, but this is like a little bit extra in a sense, right? Do you have a comment on that?
What's extra?
Well, I mean, just the level of grift. Like this is quite a substantial thing, right? Like, what are we like? The kid is inviting people over to his house to fight. He's got gang affiliations. He's got a buddy who's long live Bam Bam, but Bam Bam's over here threatening in my comments. Like, what is actually this whole mechanism that feels like it's been thwarted? It feels like everyone thought, oh God, like the grift for this and this went pretty smooth. Maybe we can just grift off this now. Like, what is all of this, man? I mean, in a fair appraisal.
It's him doing what he wants, I guess. That's all I got.
Yeah. Do you think he wants to be doing this?
Who, Andrew or Hunter?
Andrew. Because let's be real. I know that you being that forward-thinking voice of reason a lot of times for him, that a lot of this stuff they're saying right now is not helpful in a lot of situations. Whole lot of stuff in the way it's being said is just very, very, it's obtuse. Geometrically, It's obtuse, right? We supposed to believe that, that like this is a scenario where we've seen it time and time again. People on the internet they'll encounter a death, and they've got two routes on the internet. They can either completely ignore the people that say, "Oh, you're grifting," or you can completely engage with them and no one else, and then get caught up in the war of trying to prove whether or not you're grifting by what? By getting verification photos of poor Miss Mulvaney on her what appears to be a deathbed hooked up to a ventilator, eyes glued shut. And we doing that for $50.
I don't think all that's necessary.
No, I don't either. I think that there's a very malleable parameter in which this thing could operate. But I think that when you come on and you're doing it in the way and you being confrontational and downright physically combative, or the threat of physical combatants, like what makes the boy go straight to physical combatants? Is it the fact that Andrew wasn't around for him a lot, or what do you think makes him that way? Instead, he should just be like, man, Mr. Keys, bro, like I hate you got an opinion that's opposite of what is actually going on, or maybe you've pegged us correctly and we have a reason to be pissed off because you pegged us. But man, we would just desire a little help. That's all. Not say, hey man, come to my door and I got gang members that'll lay their life down for me, but won't help me with a fucking Cash App so that I ain't got to come here and do all this. You see what I'm saying? Like he just said, he just got through saying he's got people. If I were to come to his house, he has people that will lay their life on the line for him. Now, I'll tell you what, his dad isn't one of those, but he's got people that'll lay their life down, but won't feed him and won't give him toiletries and won't give him toilet paper. That don't even seem like it's feasible. Like, man, it's going to be a whole lot easier for me to give you a roll of toilet paper than come over here and have to kill somebody behind you or catch a case or get hurt myself. Let me just give you some toilet paper, homie. Shit.
Just ask,
Yeah. But all this is extra. And so you start to get that segue into what you knew really was happening. Like, I didn't ask the boy to come out and say, hey, tell us you got a whole gang of motherfuckers behind you that'll die for you, but y'all can't get to no money and figure out how to get you some toilet paper and deodorants and shit. Don't come here and say that. That's asinine, right? You come here and say, man, it's desolate, man. Everyone's going through hard times. You don't say you've got all the luxuries of a rapper. You just don't bring it to the house. That's insane, Ericon. And then he's doing that level of fathering by getting on and he's seconding all of these notions. Like, these are great notions for this boy to have. Like they can't put it together no tighter than you asking. I said last night, it went from toilet paper and deodorants and things to now they need food. Well, the boy's got whole cigarettes that he's wafting around online and ain't even hardly old enough to buy them yet himself. So what do we like? Where there is some actual adults involved in all this, because the boy got cigarettes and shit. He can't buy the cigarettes, cannot buy them cigarettes. So because he can't buy them, it's an adult around doing something, but they're not bringing food. They're bringing cigarettes.
Yeah, I'd rather have food.
Me too. Absolutely. So I hate the level of parenting because the first thing, Andrew should have done if this was all on the level, in my opinion, and say, hey, boy, put the cigarette down. You got a pregnant girlfriend walking around waving hello to all of us, and you smoking in the house. So that means she's smoking too. Whether or not she puts it on her lip, she's actually getting the more harmful chemicals from the cigarette, and that's the secondhand smoke. That's the dangerous shit. That's the shit that'll kill you in half the time than just putting a cigarette to your mouth. So she's walking around. It's the same. I hate to say it. It's hick shit. Smoking in the house with the babies, all that extra shit, wafting around, talking about gangs and people that'll kill for you but not feed you. Then it ain't a tribe. It's not a tribe. I don't know what you call that. They'll kill for you but won't feed you. That means I guess they'll they watch you starve. I don't know what that is, man. It's some
True
different. Anyways, bro, did you have a comment to address?
Well, I just got asked to come over. That's all.
He didn't really give you a directive on what to say or any of that. He just said, come over here and do what I'm too scared to do. I know you're a real man because you're here to do it.
I told him straight out, I go, it's a 50-50. If I get in, I get in. I go, I don't, I don't.
I would let him in. But we're not going to listen to no fuck your mothers and this and that. Like, I'm not going to listen to that out of a man's mouth who pulls his own teeth. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I look like being judged by a man that pulls his own teeth? Andrew, if it doesn't come out on its own, it ain't ready yet, bro. So, like, you just because you get to decide when your teeth leave don't mean you get to decide nothing for me, bro. And I appreciate you because I know it's a family deal. It's a family deal. But this isn't like now at this point, you see them trying to separate even true from all of this. Now, True is a part of all of this too. They've all financially reaped a benefit to this little girl going missing. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got paid for your time messing with Chris McDonough or with Unmasked with Teresa and them, like, these kids then ate off this little girl going missing. Now they over here wanting to fight folks with gang members and shit. Like, where do they do that at?
No clue.
I don't know. He didn't tell you what to come over here and try to thumb wrestle me with?
I basically came over here with nothing.
Well, you know what? I do appreciate your honesty, bro. Like, it you know what I'm saying? You're a good brother, bro. You're a good brother. You know what I'm saying? If all my brothers were like you, I wouldn't need one exemplary one, you know? Yeah, I mean, I can appreciate that. And that's how you know I'm not for, listen, Ericon, and this is the real deal, bro. I'm not here. I don't want to see Andrew fail. I really don't. He believes that because of a small spectrum of ability to think outside the box. He thinks that I have the same motives and directives in my heart and mind as him, that when he says these things, he means them. I haven't never told him go fuck his mothers. I know he has 2 of them. I don't go tell him to go do no weird shit with his mothers, or why would I need to do that? I want the best for Andrew as I want for everyone on this platform, even Jody Sue, White Boy Radio, all of them. I don't want to see none of these people. It doesn't pleasure me in any sort of way to see these people going through it. However, just because it doesn't please you doesn't mean you're going to sit around and just listen to this stuff or watch other people fall into it. It's a pretty big creator that started sharing around Bam Bam's food stamp cash card app. And once she was sort of like, once somebody had a conversation with her, like, man, look, this is what this is. They removed their support from that. And that's, you know what I mean? Like, I was just explaining, like, we oppositionally have defiant people with disorders here. It's called ODD, right? Largely goes undiagnosed. So not even knowing how many people here suffer from that, those people who don't like Benny, or they don't like TM, or they don't like anybody, JN, they don't like these people, whoever they don't like here, they'll go over there and pay money to enable that, which I think you know, the mechanics of that are either all of this is fake, or, and I don't mean fake in a sense like Allie's not actually under the weather. I mean fake in a sense like it's just a cash grab, or they actually trying to set this boy up for a worse failure by having the internet support whatever it is going on, and then dropping him on his ass one day when they just decide, oh, well, we're going to stop messing with H because of something Andrew did. Because you know how it works. They'll support him, and then all of a sudden, bam, something will happen, and they'll pull the support, and the one that suffers is going to be H. I don't want to see that either. I don't want to see that, none of this situation even transpiring, period. But I definitely think that it's just, you know, it's sad. It's sad. He doesn't have $50 to aid his son in a crisis. He doesn't. He doesn't have $50, bro. I hate that for Andrew because I think he's got a lot of charisma. I think he has attributes that people, you know, that people are drawn to. Clearly, he has a charisma. So, and now, you know, like they again, gang affiliation. It's not. He is clandestine claiming affiliation to a gang. A gang, they're not going to let nobody suffer. I don't care even if it's with a drug addiction. They're going to give you something. But it seems like it's to this breaking point, this crisis, this breaking point where Andrew's going to come on and he's going to ask somebody to send him money to send to his son. And I think I was probably the first person to say, well, why don't you just put your son's Cash App out? And then he puts out long live little Bam Bam. So I make a comment about the little Bam Bam Cash App, and now little Bam Bam is around here talking shit. It's weird. It's like, give me the money or else. That's what it really seems like. It's give me the money or else. If you don't, we're going to threaten you to come over to our house. Like, The two of them cooking together in their tiny minds. Oh, well, if he comes over here, I can do whatever I want to him, as long as his back's not turned. Bro, you just invited me to your house. You invited me to you said, come on over. The police will look at that like an invite. I promise you. You gotta be careful what you say on this internet.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. So I only want the best for Andrew and the boy, and I want them to be able to congruently, because I feel like now really Hunter is at an age where Hunter could actually raise his dad. For real. I feel like things that Hunter is going to have to maneuver after taking his dad's advice and failing poorly at it, he's going to start trusting his own gut instinct, and he's going to actually be able to raise his dad up a little bit and kind of refine Andrew in a way. And that's because I don't want to say there's no hope for either of them. I don't want to say that, because I think there is hope for Hunter. I really do. Now, I think that if Andrew keeps on this path that he's on the internet, let me tell you what, bro, one of these little old ladies is going to have him locked up. There's just no way around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around it. Some of the things that he's been doing and has done, I mean, bro, it's out of the pocket. So I do appreciate you, bro, coming over in his stead. Like, it's just always that kind of thing, though, with him, right? He's going to run his mouth, talk about tough guy shit, fighting, guns, but then all of a sudden send his brother over here to see what's up and not even tell his brother what to say. You know what I'm saying? And I think in any other situation, somebody to try to make you look stupid, bro. I'm not even going to do you like that. Like, what would be the point of that?
I make myself look stupid.
No, but you do it. You do it in the front hand. Like, you know, okay, I'm getting ready to do some goofy shit. Like me. You don't just get caught up in a whole bunch of goofy shit that you didn't have, that was involuntary, I guess is my point.
Like
your goofy is voluntary. This other shit, man, I don't know, but I don't wish no fights for the boy. The boy is inviting me over to his house. A month ago, he was just telling his daddy somebody came to his house with a shotgun, remember? Just got through telling us that. And he's got a pregnant girl in the back. Got a pregnant girl back there. Not to mention, bro, let me say something. He said he hadn't talked to Candace or none of them in 9 months. Let me tell you what. June 4th, the morning of, we call it the dry run.
The dry run.
Hunter reached out to Candace. There's screenshots of it all over. Somebody want to email it to me? Email it to me. It's a screenshot where he initiates contact with Candace the morning of the 4th of June, 9 days before the girl goes missing. Ask Candace what she's doing, and Candace, believe it or not, bro, is at the hospital with her mother with a bad knee. And he says, oh, well, if you're in the area, stop on by. This was 9 days. We call it the dry run. So when he goes over there and says that he hasn't talked to them in 8 or 9 months, that is not true at all, bro. It's not true. And it's not one of those, oh, I forgot. It's a very consorted, let's not even engage the 4th of June. They're not going to ever engage it. They're going to act like it never happened. We call it the dry run. We've been calling it the dry run for a year and a half, 2 years now. Because it was an exact imprint of the communications on the 15th, basically. I mean, it wasn't exactly carbon, but it was essentially the same correspondence. In fact, what was said on the 4th, if it would have went down, would have looked exactly like the 15th. I mean, you got to remember, they got together under the premise they were going fishing, bro. Wasn't a fishing pole involved nowhere. So I don't know what was it. I don't know if this was, let's get him some vapes and some whatevers, but I don't know how this dude, without talking to them in 8 or 9 months, picks 2 days where the exact same thing is going on. What's wrong? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just strange. Let me get these dogs right quick.
Yeah.
All right. Unruly puppies. Go lay down. So that's sort of where I'm at, bro. Like there's a lot of holes and they're big holes, Ericon. And maybe that's something that I don't even know, like after all of this time, people, if they are involved, I mean, a month and a half ago, Mama Bear was saying that they had set all this up. Allie has set all this up because she believed H has something more or knew something more that he wasn't saying. And you just never get any full disclosure, because anytime you even question any of the details they talk about, they're going to tell you to fuck your mother. They're going to tell you to do this, do that, whatever. And then they're going to ask you to borrow money the next time. They're going to do a bunch of weird stuff. And, maybe you could get a little disclosure on what was the fourth. The fourth, we call it the dry run. If he acts like he doesn't know what the dry run is, he's lying. He's all the way lying. Because we've covered it so many times. More people have covered it. It's probably been covered 100 times or more between everybody in the community. So I don't know, like the gang affiliation stuff is the thing that's the hardest for me, to be honest with you. Because for somebody like Andrew, who at this point in his life never been validated like that by other men, he's not going to tell Hunter that's not the right route. No, he's just gonna start talking like Hunter. That's how you see it, right? Andrew doesn't have that effect on Hunter that Hunter has on Andrew. If he did, well, then when he got around his dad, he started talking and behaving like his dad. He doesn't. Hunter starts acting and Andrew starts behaving and talking like his son. You can see it. All that gangster talk that he don't sound right when he says it, he only says that shit when his boy is around. That's it. So then you start to get almost an even more toxic view of it, and you're like, hold on. Does this boy have more influence on his daddy than his daddy has on him? And then if that's the case, well, then what are we dealing with here? Right? Like you almost look at it like, well, maybe H isn't a good influence on his dad. Straight up. I hate to say it that way, but when you start to see it morph and you start to see that sort of changing in positions, he wants to control his son. You can see he wants to have some level and bearing of control over his son's actions. Although he's trapped in his ego and that need to be validated. And it's strange. It's very strange. I mean, just every piece of advice I've heard him give his son, mostly about his legal situation, has been a nightmare. Has been an absolute nightmare, the things he's told his boy to do while he's been in supervision. I can't even understand it. I really can't. But again, Andrew, I know you'll hear this. You're going to hear every centimeter of this. I'm not over here berating you in front of your brother, bro. I want the best for you and your son. Because the issue is, if we don't get you, it's sort of like Platoon, bro, or Full Metal Jacket. If you got one cadet that's holding up the whole thing, like you done coined yourself a pretty important piece, a pretty important component. We need you to get on the level, bro. You got to shape up or ship up or shape out. Shape up or ship out, whatever. You got to do one of the two, bro. And that means that if you're going to come here and you're going to ask for certain things, bro, you got to have a tough skin, bro. Like, for fuck's sake, you pulling your own teeth out. You tell us you refuse to brush your teeth, but you want breasts so you can be sexy to somebody. Even if it's just you, homie. Like, I want to see you get the things you want. You want breasts? Well, let's get you to the best version of you. I'm not sitting here praying for your downfall. Why would I want to consume my life with praying for Andrew Hilt's downfall? No, bro, I want you to get the best you can. Sincerely. Ericon, do you have anything to add, sir?
Not really much. It's just
there you go.
A lot going on.
That's Andrew. Fuck you, cunt. Eat TM, fat cock. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's what you're dealing with. But are you the older brother or the younger brother?
Older by 2 years.
Okay. Older by 2 years. How was it growing up with Andrew? It had to have been pretty difficult watching him kind of go through the motions as it seems he has, right?
Well, I'm telling you, things changed over time. You grew up with somebody and you were like very close. You know what I mean? And then you disappear a few years, and then you come back and they're a completely different damn person.
Did you go to jail?
Oh no, I went to a placement at the age of 10.
Oh, okay.
And then I came back after 3 years, and he became a freaking narc. Everything, like instantly.
A narc?
Like everything I did, he went and ratted on freaking.
Like snitched on you?
Yeah, he caused a lot of shit to get me grounded, and then laughed about it.
Wow.
Yeah, so for the first 10 years, it was all right. But after that, he just went.
Yeah. What about the robbery? Tell me about that. Do you know anything about the robbery or anything you'd be willing to sort of disclose? Because, New York, they don't like to share like the rest of a lot of the other states. So, and I mean, in terms of criminal background checks. So really kind of in Andrew's situation, what's available to be pecked at are things like the things that the news picked up or the local newspapers rather. And so there's a robbery that happens at some point. I think it may have been 2002. Don't quote me on the year, where he robs a man at stick point, him and someone else, and they tell him don't go to the police. And then as soon as they let him go, he goes straight to the police. Tell us about that.
I think that was like 2009, to be honest with you.
Oh, was it 2009? Damn.
Yeah, because I remember moving out there in 2010 in the same area, but it was after all that crap. But I don't really know the whole situation. I know he was just on probation for stuff.
Okay. Now, was that before the series of arsons or after? Or was it smack dab in the middle?
I have no idea.
Now, when I say series, I don't mean it like it was a series, like he was, attacking several different structures that were all owned by one person. It wasn't a concerted attack. Just was setting shit on fire, more or less, right? Or was there a criminal element behind that?
Probably for warmth. I don't know.
Yeah. Like maybe he had a beef with somebody and then went and, lit their shit on fire or something like that.
I mean, haven't we all tried causing shit for other people?
Yeah, I mean, I think to some degree we probably all have, even if we don't even make a move at them. You just, man, I wish them people would have a bad day, whatever. So then there's the other thing, which is what is it? The something about the lady there. The lady that was never been found, her car was on fire. Andrew says he comes home from jail, and people are blaming him for the lady being MIA. Was that sort of an issue growing up for him?
No, to be honest with you, none of that shit really even mattered until like this whole YouTube crap.
Yeah. If you had to guess, how much do you think Andrew has made from YouTube in the almost past 3 years? Just a rough guesstimate. I mean, I'm sure if he has a good month, he's probably like, Ericon, look, there's $200 whole. I'm just kidding. Whatever it is, I mean, I think he probably is, it's feasible to him for some reason. And I'm guessing, the membership sort of opened that up, and, his wife isn't completely kicked him out and, cut off the ability to use the internet and electricity and things. So how much do you think he makes a month and then overall?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, if he's really at it, probably a good few hundred, but overall, probably
10,000
grand.
How much?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing, maybe like 3-4 grand. I don't know how much he's really have gotten every month. So,
do you remember back when he said that he had came to Tennessee and that he had actually rented Jody Sue's property at 125 Ben Hill Road from her ex-abuser, Andy, and that he had made this sort of coverted trip down to celebrate Summer's Day. Do you remember that?
Am I supposed to? Because I think that was at the time I wasn't talking to him.
Gotcha. That would make sense. That would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah, because I warned him before I stopped talking to him. Freaking, he causes any more shit for me again, I was done talking to him. And then that led to a 2 to 3 year of no talking to him until my mother asked me to talk to him.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Do you feel like you wish he would maybe show less of his life online?
Yeah, we all wish he would do stuff, but you know he's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Yeah. What are some of the things you wished he would do that he's not doing?
I told him, like, I gave him many ideas when he first started this shit what to do. I go, you gotta do dumb shit. I go, America has become stupid. I go, do something stupid that's funny and people will like it. And then, you know, freaking, he won. He won. It was just all about this. So,
and when you say this, like, what do you think this is for him? I mean, is this like the grand dragon of validation, or do you think he's actually trying to be helpful? Like, what do you think the actual the suggested retailer outcome is for him?
usually most people it's just about money.
About money?
Yeah, most people, yeah. Like him, it could go either way.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
Do you think that he's always telling men, because he likes to do this, he likes to tell men online to fuck their mothers? Do you think that there may be some sort of proclivity sort of built in there for Andrew when it comes to the exposure of growing up with two moms? That he has some sort of like weird incestual sort of fantasy?
I have no idea about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I just shot in the dark, right?
Yep.
Shot in the dark. Okay, well, oh boy. Warrant for my baby's mom. That sucks. Okay, well, Mr. Ericon, if you got any comments, questions, concerns, burning desires, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. I really I think that it's probably pretty clear that my first expose this morning, my first segment, was really nothing more than, I was just sort of chumming, right, so to speak. I just was throwing a little scent down in the water to see what we could shake up. And it seems like we've shaken up quite a lot in the way of words, vernacular. So I definitely want to give you the floor if you have anything else you want to say before I close it up, sir.
No, I'm pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And again, you're welcome anytime. If you've got something you want to add a spice to the conversation, you're always welcome, Ericon.
All right.
Have a great day, sir. Well, I'm glad that went well. I don't dislike Ericon at all. I think he's actually a pretty funny dude. And now this stuff here, bro, like with all of this stuff here, that's kind of strange, bro. It's very strange. You always telling other people what to do sexually. I don't know why. It's sort of almost, if I was a little kid, I would assume that's the stuff you just got done trying to do. Like, fuck your mom and all kinds of weird stuff, bro. So, anyways, you guys go enjoy the rest of your day. If you don't want to entice yourself with going to listen to Andrew's bullshit, I would tell you not to, because it's all lies and grammatical nightmare. But on a very real level, man, I'm quite the good interviewer. If I do say so myself. What do you think about them interviewing skills? He's living vicariously through his son. That is another takeaway. That's another takeaway. Absolutely a takeaway.
And this is the application that my friend here gave Carlos earlier today.
You okay, Mom?
Also for next studio.
You need anything? Sure.
As you can see, the applications are identical. All she did was change the names. Which is why it's weird that Carlos offered me the original security deposit, not the one he jacked up the 50% for easy here. So we're just curious.
Hold the phone here.
Why the conditions change in 3 hours?
Oh, it's dead. Okay. Well,
Carlos from property management, correct?
yeah, I don't know. I wish the best for all parties involved, which is, you know, spiritually, it makes me feel better, I guess, than living with the sort of hate I know that Andrew must peddle around. Anyways, relying on our YouTube grifting. That's it. That's right. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Anyways, I love all of y'all individually. Remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. I would be on the lookout. I do believe that Miss Tiffany probably has something to say about all this. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye, looking ass.